So guys, I'm just going to be reading something just so I can go and grab myself. I see what a niche is. I see what is a niche. I see that question is basic but crucial when it comes to online business. I see here's a simple, straightforward way to define it. I see a niche is a clearly defined segment of a market. In order to fully understand niches, however, it's important to differentiate them from categories. I see niches versus categories. I see categories are general topics or industries. I see some examples of categories are health, wealth, relationships, and lifestyle. I see niches are specific topics or industries. I see this is why they're defined as segments of markets. I see some examples of niches are business opportunity, women's dating advice, and weight loss for men. I see where to start. I see we recommend starting at the category level to get a sense of direction you'd like to take your business. I see some of the best categories stem from basic human needs. I see when it comes down to categories, there are three ways that are proven to be great for businesses over and over again. I see health, wealth, and relationships. I see we call those the big three. I see people want health, wealth, and relationships in their lives. I see when they don't feel like they have their needs met, I see they will try to meet those needs. I see which often means learning new information or buying products that solve the problem. I see it should be no surprise that some of the categories with the most affiliate products involve helping people meet these three core needs. I see ideas for categories which are health, wealth, and relationships. I see in 2020 we researched 25 of the most popular affiliate marketing categories. First, we looked at the number of affiliate other offers in each category. Then we gave them a rating based on the number of affiliate offers we found, excluding Amazon in terms of Amazon products. I said although this is a list of exhaustive, although this list isn't exhaustive, it's a good place to start as you consider what direction you want to take your business. Here's a list of 25 categories along with the ratings we gave them. I see weight loss 10/10. I see MMO / business opportunity 10/10. I see law of attraction 10/10. I see fitness 9.5/10. I see yoga 9/10. I see meditation 9/10. I see healthy living 9/10. I see muscle building 9/10. I see parenting 8.5/10. I see personal finance 8/10. I see investment 8/10. Forex 8/10. Dating 8/10. Skill training 8/10. I see marriage 7.5/10. I see mental health 7.5/10. I see travel 7.5/10. I see real estate 7/10. I see beauty 7/10. I see physical alignments is 7/10. Cryptocurrency 7/10. Success is 7/10. I see management building team. I see management team building is 7/10. Leadership is 6/10. Reiki is 6/10. We want to emphasize that these rankings are based on the research we did. Other successful affiliate marketers might disagree with these rankings. See, even the categories ranked near the bottom of our list have successful affiliate marketers who make plenty of money promoting offers in those categories. I see now that you know some of the best categories for affiliate marketing, let's get into niche selection. I see the balance of narrow and broad. I see a key to niche selection is finding the balance between narrow and broad markets. This is why it's important to understand the difference between niches and categories. I see a good niche is broad enough to have a big audience and proven sales potential. At the same time, it should be narrow enough for you to establish yourself as an expert and have a clear target audience. I see there is no line in between category and niche. I see it's a sliding scale. I see there's no clear line between category and niche. I see it's a sliding scale. I see, for example, weight loss could be considered a category. It's broad. If you say, I'm going to promote weight loss offers, you're unlikely to succeed. I see niches would be more specific. For example, weight loss for women over the age of 40 is a niche. Weight loss using the ketogenic diet is a niche. I see mindful weight loss is a niche. I see here's another example. Health equals too broad to be a niche. I see keto cooking for women over 65 is too narrow. I see keto is just right. I see another one example is relationships is too broad. I see first date advice is too narrow. I see online dating advice for men, just right. I see how to narrow down a niche. I see there are many ways you can narrow down an idea to find a good niche. Here are some ideas. You can narrow it by demographics. This means you can focus on gender, age range, location, life situation, parent, retire, etc. See, another approach is to narrow it by need. This means focusing on a specific problem or solution. Some examples of this are arthritis relief, stress management, taxes for entrepreneurs. So you can also narrow it by approach or values. Some examples of this include holistic health, Christian life coaching, bootcamp style fitness, eco-friendly investing. I see lastly you can narrow by brand personality, a distinct or unique personality that can make your brand super appealing to a specific group of people. I see here are some examples of personality. Soft and comforting, raw and honest, politically incorrect, friendly, average Joe, nerdy. I see the more research you do for a niche, the more you find a balance. That's why niche research is such an important part of this whole process. I see check out the Niche Detective for a detailed breakdown of some of the most popular niches. See a summary. A niche is a clearly defined segment of a market. See categories are general topics or industries, while niches are more specific. I see a key to niche selection is finding the balance between narrow and broad markets. I see a good niche is broad enough to have a big audience and proven sales potential, but narrow enough for you to establish yourself as an expert and have a clear target audience. I see there are many ways to narrow down your niche, by demographics, by need, by approach or values, by personality. I see how do you determine what a good niche is? How do you know if a niche will even be profitable? See, that's what this lesson is all about. See, there are few factors that are big indicators of how profitable a niche is. See, we call it the niche formula, and it's based on the following: longevity, consistent need, high ticket opportunities, buying behavior, existing products, competition. I see the niche formula is longevity, consistent need, high ticket opportunities, competition, existing products, and buying behavior. I see that's by Alex Segal's way of life. I see those are the key characteristics. Of a good niche. I see if a niche has all of those, you can trust that it's a profitable niche to get into. I see if you choose a niche that doesn't meet all these needs or criteria, it's possible to succeed. It'll just be tougher. Now let's dive into each of these so you know exactly what they mean. See, longevity. I see with any niche you want to make sure you can sustain it long term in a business. If not, you'll be consistently fighting to keep your head above water or scrambling to create new businesses. See, that's not a good situation to be in. So you want to build a business that lasts. See, do not build an entire business based on a trend or fad. See, that's the easiest way to collapse your business as soon as the fad dies down. But businesses that are here today, gone tomorrow, are ones that are built on trends or fads. I see real businesses focus on what's working long term. Some niches are more short term than others, but you can make it last long term. an example of this is pregnancy. I see pregnancy inherently doesn't last forever, but you can expand horizontally to include parenting, which makes the niche more long-term. See, always think long-term with niches, ideas, and your businesses. See, the key question for longevity is there a long-term potential for the niche? I see consistent need. Is there consistent demand for this niche? I see the more consistent the need, the more profitable the niche will be. I see the ultimate consistent need is food. I see we all need to eat, so we buy food consistently. While not all needs aren't as consistent as food, some needs are more important than others. For example, anything business related has consistent needs, whether it's education, training, business services, software, etc. In the fitness niche, people don't buy one workout plan and they're set for life. It's an ongoing need that can be addressed by many products and that services over time. Back to the pregnancy example again. Expanding into including parenting, insurance, consistent demand. Parents are looking for all kinds of different things, starting from pregnancy up until their kids are in college. Remember, the more consistent the need, the more repeat customers you have, and the more profitable your business will be. The key question here is this: is there an ongoing need for this niche? High ticket. Are there high ticket offers that you can promote in the niche? High ticket offers include the overall health and profitable potential within the niche. The classification of high ticket depends on the niche, though it's usually above 297. For some niches it might be less, and for some it might be more, but 297 gives you a good place to start. Most high ticket affiliate offers are usually private, not publicly advertised, so keep that in mind. Even finding any high ticket offers in a good niche is a good sign. You can always reach out to the people with these offers and see if they accept affiliates. The key question here is, are there offers over 297 in this niche? Buying behavior. Are people willing to spend money in the niche? Do people obsess over the niche? In profitable niche, people are ready, willing, and able to spend their money. For example, when it comes to weight loss, people are willing to spend their money and try different things to lose weight. On the other side of the spectrum, most people aren't willing to spend much money to learn about ancient history. It's important to know the buying power and behavior of niches before going into it. The key question here is, how willing are people to spend their money in this niche? Existing products. Are there existing products in the niche? Existing products in the niche is a clear indicator of niche health. If there are a lot of existing products, especially products that have been found around for a while, that means the niche is definitely profitable. You don't need to reinvent the wheel to have a profitable business. All it takes is to put your own unique spin on things that are proven to already work. Then you can gain traction and business experience. You can also get more experimental. The key question here is, are there successful existing products in this niche? Existing competition. Competition is a good sign, like existing products. Existing communication in terms of competition means that the niche is healthy and supports profitable businesses. The advice is similar to what we described above. You don't need to reinvent the wheel. Often the best way to start a business is to take a unique position in a proven niche. Here are two great examples of this. ClickFunnels. ClickFunnels position itself as an all-in-one solution for internet marketing. It filled a unique and specific need within the noisy internet marketing space, which played a big part in its success. See, Nerd Fitness. See, Steve Camp took a unique approach to the crowd fitness in terms of crowded fitness niche and focused on self-proclaimed nerds. Because of this, Nerd Fitness has an almost cult-like following. See, bonus, your personal interest. So another factor that can't be ignored here is your personal interest. I see if you're not genuinely interested in a niche, it's an uphill battle to create a successful long-term business. It will feel like another job and hinder your motivation. On the other hand, if you're passionate about a niche, you'll love to learn about it, finding offers and talk about it, connecting with people, etc. In that case, you will have endless motivation and be more likely to stick with it long term. So do not ignore the other factors here. Make sure a niche first has longevity, consistent need, high ticket offers and opportunities, good buying behavior, existing products and competition, and if not, you have a hobby, not a business. So do not ignore other factors here. So make sure the niche has longevity, consistent need, high ticket opportunities, good buying behavior, existing products and competition. If not, you have a hobby, not a business. Summary. Here's a recap of the niche formula. Longevity. Consistent need. High ticket opportunities, buying behavior, existing products, competition. With every niche you research, keep a niche formula characteristics in mind to determine its profitability. Research niche on Udemy. Udemy is a useful platform for niche research. The reason that it's the largest online course platform, and because of that, a great place to research niches and topics. If there are people spending money on courses in a particular topic, it indicates a healthy niche. In the video below, Stephen Pataro Stephen Parato walks you through how to research your own niche on this platform. How to research on Udemy. On Udemy there are two ways to find your niche. Browse the category menu. Search for your niche in the search bar. On Udemy homepage you can browse to category menu to find the niche you are researching. You can select more general niches or specific niches which are core topics. For example, in the business category, entrepreneurship is a niche within entrepreneurship and are specific more into niches such as blogging. Depending on the niche you are researching, you can go with a general niche or a more specific one, whichever is closer to your niche you're researching. You can also search for your niche on Udemy. That's another option. What to look for. Here are the most important things to look for in terms of to focus on when looking at courses on Udemy related to your niche. The review ratings, the more the better, and the students in terms of number of students, the more the better. There are also some parts of Udemy courses that will help you understand the niche more and come up with ideas. What you'll learn and course description, which in terms of what are the big benefits or problems it focuses on, and the individual lessons, what topics are included. What people say in the reviews. Marketplace insights. You can create an instructor profile. You can look at the marketplace insights on Udemy. And in the marketplace insights tool, you can find even more information on certain niches, including level of student demand, number of courses, top search keywords, and more. This will give you a deeper insight into the niche you are researching. Udemy, summary. Udemy is a great platform for niche research. If there are popular courses for a niche, it's an indication that people want to learn and spend money on that niche. Look at the number of the reviews and students for popular courses in the niche. Analyze the course pages for more insights and ideas. Use the Marketplace Insights tool For deeper niche insights, you need an instructor account to do this. See, ClickBank is one of the largest affiliate marketplaces online. It has thousands of offers available available for affiliate marketers to promote. See if there are affiliate offers in a niche on ClickBank. It suggests that there's demand for information on that topic. Another nice feature of ClickBank is that it's a free account to create. You can start doing research right away. In the video, Dasha Crunchkoff shows you how to do your research with niche on ClickBank. See, so guys, I'm just over here in my house over here. I'm just doing a great job for myself with my words over here. So I'm understanding straight away that what I want to do today is I want to start my day off doing much greater, and I realized something, that I'm branding myself the best way I can. So I'm making sure that no matter what, that if I can do anything to help myself grow, I'm looking for the best kind of way forward for myself, and I'm looking for organic ways of life and organic traffic for myself to understand something about life. So every single day I'm learning very quickly about solving questions. So what I need to do is I need to read more today. I have to read more than ever today to succeed much more. So I'm understanding straight away that as I grow myself differently, I'm looking for greater ways of dealing with my life and helping myself to improve. So that's the whole point for me. I mean, the whole point for me is just to make sure that I'm looking for a better way of dealing with life. But since I've been smoking cigarettes recently, and just so I'll let you guys know that I am a non-smoker for long term, and I'm learning very quickly about loving life. So it's much more how I feel. So no matter what I'm doing, I'm learning the key attributes of life. So every single day I'm learning how to grow myself with different areas of life, and I'm helping myself to love life. So it's still early for me. I'm understanding straight away that I'm not addicted to cigarettes, but I just smoke here and there to just see how it feels. But I'm understanding straight away I'm not smoking anymore cigarettes, and I'm learning very quickly about life. So as I grow myself differently, I'm looking for better ways to deal with my life. So it's much more how I feel. So what I want to do, especially now, is continue my YouTube channel and continue to grow myself. And I'm understanding straight away how I need to help myself to deliver information. So it's more how I feel. So no matter what, I'm looking for more organic traffic today. I'm looking to grow my YouTube channel organically, and I'm understanding straight away that no matter what, I'm looking for a better way to deal with life. So what I need to do is just help myself to grow, and that's it. I promise you, it's much more how I feel. That no matter what, I'm looking back and I'm looking at the different types of ways I was smoking, and I'm understanding straight away that no matter what, that smoking cigarettes never helps me move forward. I can say smoking cigarettes is the worst thing that you can do for yourself and your health, and I'm understanding that slowly, one by one, and eventually, guess what happens? I promise you, then you become a full smoker, a full-time smoker. So I'm understanding straight away that no matter what, that as I grow myself differently, I'm learning to procreate myself into a better man for myself. So it's much more how I feel. So what I want to do is grow my weight loss coaching advice. And I'm understanding straight away that no matter what, that I can build an online business doing everything for free. So the more I do it for free, the better. And I'm learning very quickly about life. So as I grow myself differently, I'm understanding that if I upload my courses online for free, I'm understanding straight away that no matter what, I have to go and develop courses, and I have to sell something for value, and I have to develop myself in terms of life. So it's much more how it is. So every single day I'm learning very quickly about making money online and how to make money online. So every single day I'm developing myself in the best way possible. So I'm understanding straight away that no matter what, that as I grow myself differently, I'm looking for ways to solve my problems. So it's much more how I need to go and do much more YouTube videos today to go and deliver a better service of information. And that's how I feel, and I feel much more different, and I feel much more alive, and I'm learning very quickly about life itself. So as I grow myself differently, I'm looking to help myself love myself, and I'm looking for better ways to improve myself daily. So that's how I feel, and how I feel is much more different and alive. I feel that I have my health, and I'm understanding straight away that no matter what, that I'm looking forward to helping myself to grow myself. But no matter what, I've been smoking recently, and I understand straight away that I'm overcoming cigarettes always. And I'm learning very quickly about life. And I'm understanding something. I'm understanding how to grow myself. So that's the whole point. So what I do today is more words. And I have more words of advice for myself over here to love my life differently. And I'm understanding straight away that no matter what, I may go through some withdrawals for myself over here. But at least I'm doing a greater job for myself, and that's the whole point. I mean, every single day I'm understanding something. I just saved $1,000 with Alex Singal because I never gave him $1,000 that he's looking for, so that I can help myself and my business escalate forward. But I'm understanding straight away that no matter what, that I'm learning very quickly how to love my life. So it's much more how I need to love my life differently. So it's much more how I develop myself. So as I develop myself, I need to read something. So as I read, I need to go and grow myself in different ways. And I need to upload content online. I need to actually help myself to understand that I'm developing myself in the process of life. So it's much more how I feel. And how I feel is much more how I need to go and stop smoking now, because otherwise it becomes a full-on addiction to cigarettes. And I'm learning very quickly how to understand something, that it's much more how I'm not afraid to take a stand, as Eminem, in terms of as Eminem says, I'm not afraid to take a stand. Everybody, come take my hand. See, it's much more how I'm learning how to grow myself. See, guys, so I have to do better in life, because I've been smoking cigarettes. I had 8 cigarettes today. I had 12 cigarettes yesterday. I had 1 cigarette the day before that. I'm learning to help myself to grow. I'm learning how to have a great time for myself over here. I'm learning to help myself to grow myself over here, and help myself to find better ways of dealing with life. And I'm understanding something now, that my health is first. I have to put my health first. And now I have time over here, and time is on my side. So it feels good to breathe. And I'm learning very quickly about life. So it's much more how I feel, that I need to go through withdrawals now. But I'm actually understanding something, that I'm learning very quickly about life. I'm learning to never suffocate myself ever again with cigarettes. I'm learning to help myself to recover, and I'm learning to develop myself much more quicker. And I'm learning to have a quicker deal with life itself. But no matter what, I'm learning very quickly how to do my life much greater. So what I want to do is read more every single day. I want to read more. I want to study music. I want to study something. I want to read something today that helps me to move my life forward. I'm learning to help myself do greater for myself. I'm learning to develop myself to have a greater sense of achievement for myself over here. I'm learning how I'm doing life much greater. I'm I'm pushing myself to move forward, and I'm learning to help myself to achieve much more. I see it feels good to breathe, and it feels good to be in nature. I see straight away that no matter what, that I'm learning very quickly how to understand that my life is a given, and what I've been experiencing until now about life is for free. I have a free lifestyle. I have a free gift of life. I'm learning very quickly about helping myself to improve. So what I want to do is develop myself to love myself, and help myself to understand something much more. That since I'm actually helping myself to improve, I'm learning how dreams die when you smoke cigarettes, and I'm learning very quickly about life and how to actually go about life moving forward. So what I need to do is stop dying. I need to live more. I need to develop myself to love life, and that's it. I feel my need to develop myself to move forward differently, and I'm loving life. I'm loving life moving forward, and it's more how I feel. I'm learning how to grow myself in the best kind of way forward. So it's more how I need to read how to develop my business. I need to develop my business. So my business is weight loss and life coaching. I need to upload content online. I'm actually understanding something that I feel myself in preoccupation with life, and I'm learning how to develop myself, but I'm not fat. I can never get fat. And I'm learning how to deal with my life much more greater. So it's more how I feel. And how I feel is much more different. I'm learning how to develop myself as a human being who succeeds daily and who has much more happening for him. I'm learning how to develop myself to move forward. So what can I do today? I mean, today I can sit down on the computer and I can make some music. I can sit down on the computer and I can make music happen. And I'm learning how hot I'm pretty sure it's getting hot as well. So I'm learning very quickly about life. I'm helping myself to deliver content. So it's much more how it is. I feel that no matter what, I'm learning very quickly about life, and I'm pushing myself to improve myself. But I'm learning very quickly about life. I'm learning how to actually understand that no matter what, that my life is going upways and into success. And I'm learning how to understand something about learning. I'm learning how to deal with my life much better. I'm learning how I understand. I'm learning how I understand straight away. How I'm understanding to live life much greater for myself. So it's much more how I feel. And I'm learning how to develop myself moving forward. So that's how I feel. See guys, so there's only so much time in the day to life coach and to be able to do a great job for yourself. So I'm making sure that no matter what, that as I grow myself, I'm a non-smoker long term. I've been smoking cigarettes recently. And why have I been doing it? I've been doing it just to experiment. But it's no fun for me. It's no fun to smoke cigarettes. And you have to understand straight away that you have to grow yourself, guys. So as I grow myself differently, I'm looking for an experience. I'm looking to experiment with my life. I never need alcohol, and I never need to drink alcohol and stuff like that. I need to brand myself, and I need to be the best version of myself. daily, and I need to take myself more seriously. And I need to understand something about life, that I'm worthy in life. I'm worthy of attention. I'm worthy to gain a following online. I asked Jesus Christ, how does he gain a following online? First, Jesus Christ goes and brands himself as much as he can online, and he makes himself a social media expert, and he becomes an expert in student people, in terms of he becomes a student in life. So it's much more how I feel. So every single day I'm learning very quickly about life, and I'm learning how I'm just one brand in the world out of many brands. Approach, there's many people branding themselves out there, and by far I have a nice and beautiful Instagram where I'm showing people and showcasing my Instagram to people, but somehow my message never is getting across. And now my message is getting across much better than yesterday now, and I'm learning how to actually help myself to develop myself as somebody in the field of helping myself to grow. So no matter what, I'm learning very quickly about love and life. So what I want to do is help myself to just experiment with TikTok, and I want to grab a TikTok following for myself, and I'm learning very quickly about life and helping myself to grow. So what I want to do is develop myself into freedom, and I'm understanding straight away that no matter what, that I never need to be smoking cigarettes, of course, and all I have to do is stay away from cigarette, and I'm learning how to develop myself, and I'm learning how to understand straight away that no matter what, that I never do a multi-theft charge of any kind. I'm making sure that I never steal in my life. I'm making sure I'm learning very quickly about life itself, and I'm helping myself to grow in the best kind of way forward. So that's what I do, guys. I feel that no matter what, that my life is the best it can be, and I'm learning how I have to do much greater. So how do you pitch your clients for money and to gain money from them so that you can help them to succeed? I understand straight away that it's much more about building a customer relationship with a customer, and making sure that no matter what, that you get up on a discovery call session with them to get to know the customer and get to know their goals and interests about life. So when you're actually doing something to help clients and people to succeed, you're actually looking to find their story, and you're looking to find their goals and aspirations about life. And also you have to understand straight away that you have to charge people eventually to become somebody in life. And you have to understand straight away that no matter what I do, I'm always developing a better eye in life, and I'm looking to help myself to grow myself personally. And personally, I want to help myself to understand, to expand myself in the best way possible. But right now I want to go to my mum's house, and I feel at my mum's house it's going to be a lot better, and it's going to be so much more better because I'm going to be living with my mum, and I get to go to Serbia as well, and I get to go with my mum to the Camino. So I'm learning very quickly about love and life. So it's much more how my mum's going to the Camino, and then it's much more how I need to help myself to get to my mum faster. And I'm learning how to experience life in a greater deal, and help myself along the way to experiment with life. But life is different. Life challenges you, and you have to be able to grow yourself and be able to predict life in a better way. And you have to be understanding straight away how to develop a source of inspiration for yourself to grow yourself, because there's only so much time in the day, and you have to have time. There's always time to grow yourself, and there's always time to breathe. So if you're breathing today and you're understanding straight away how to breathe, and you're actually helping yourself to expand your world in different ways, then that's what we have to do every single day of our lives. And we have to be able to stay consistent about life. And I'm catching my breath over here because I was smoking cigarettes recently, and I'm understanding straight away that I need to love my life, and I'm understanding straight away that I need to go and grow myself. So the whole point is understanding straight away that breathing is much more important than cigarettes. So you must understand straight away that if I'm breathing, and if I'm breathing somewhere harshly, then it's because of cigarettes, and it's because of I, who was smoking cigarettes, and I'm understanding straight away I was someone who was smoking cigarettes recently. So I found it hard. I found it hard to breathe, and I find much more clarity in helping myself to move forward. So it's much more how I'm growing myself differently, and I'm making sure that no matter what, I'm looking to become healthy in my life. So it's all about lifting myself in a popular way, and I'm making sure that no matter what, that I'm learning very quickly about scenarios over here where I'm actually studying upon my life. And since I'm studying upon my life, I'm asking Jesus Christ, what do I do now? I mean, Jesus Christ is telling me over here to just keep going and keep my health number one, and to take my health seriously, and to never ever do anything else other than love my life. So when I judge something, I judge I only, and I understand to stick to the word I, and I'm actually understanding something, that life is like that, and life is different. So it's much more how I have to develop myself to become much more free. But life is different for everybody, and I'm helping myself to grow myself, and I'm focusing on a better way of life. So it's much more how it is. So now I have to catch my breath while I speak, because that's scary, isn't it? Or it's scary when you are becoming your best version and then you start smoking cigarettes like an idiot, and then you regret it. And now I'm never regretting my choices, but I'm understanding straight away that I'm looking to better myself now. And that's it. It's much more how I have to go through a period of withdrawals, and I have to stay in the house all day, and I like it that way, but that's the best way it can be. And what I'm doing now is helping myself to grow myself differently, and I'm looking for a better way of improving myself. So it's much more how I need to develop myself, and I need to find much more greater quality of thinking moving forward. How much did I walk today? See, I didn't walk much today. So it's much more how I'm looking at my health over here, and I'm looking to survive in a better way, and I'm looking to thrive. Actually, I'm looking to help myself to breathe. So it's much more how I feel, and how I feel is very different. So you must understand that you guys must be growing yourself, and you must be never losing, and you must be always growing yourself no matter what happens. So that's the way. See, so my business is running forward. I'm running forward my business, and I'm looking to help deal with my life moving forward, and I'm helping myself to excel in my communication with people. So what I need to do is talk to myself all day long, but talking to people online never really does work out for me. But it has to work out for me, and it has to, because I have to build myself in my client base, and I'm learning how to dwell. So anyway guys, so what I'm doing over here is I'm learning to grow myself differently, and I'm helping myself to do better. So I need to help myself grow. I need to develop myself to become a better person. So no. I see what I'm doing now is I'm learning very quickly how to be smart. I'm understanding that no matter what, that my life is going better because I'm a non-smoker. I'm understanding straight away that no matter what I'm doing, I'm learning very quickly about how to develop myself as a human being. So what I want to do is develop my health, and help myself to overcome circumstances. I'm learning to overcome circumstances in my life, and I'm helping myself to understand something that I need to plan. I need to plan much more of life. I need to develop myself in a better way. But my mum looks like she may be sending me to Germany very soon, and I feel I'll have a better life with her. I do have a better life with her. But the thing is that my whole life is a given. My whole life I've been getting money for free. I've been trying to hustle. I've been trying to develop myself, and I'm doing a great job. I'm understanding I'm very positive as a human being, and I'm learning how to develop my skills and techniques moving forward. I'm understanding straight away that no matter what I need to do is get started on making $1 online. And I do have the backup potential to make clients somehow. I have to make clients online. I have to help people lose weight. But that means messaging people all day long to try and get some money from them. And it's much more how I feel that I'm learning very quickly about life. I mean, Jesus Christ never tries to get money off other people, or he just makes money really easily through YouTube advertising and through advertising himself. But my life is different, and I'm learning very quickly about helping myself to develop myself. So I'm understanding straight away that my dog over here loves the backyard over here. And I'm helping myself to develop myself moving forward. So that's how I feel. I feel much more alive. I feel that I need to go and grow myself. I feel that no matter what, that I'm catching my breath for air. I'm learning to develop myself, but no woman wants me at this state. But I'm learning very quickly that I need to develop myself. So it's much more how I need to develop my ability to make money online, which has been the most difficult thing I've ever done, which is making money online. I'm learning how other people are making money online easily, and they're coaching people and clients, and I'm learning how to speak much more words today than ever before. I'm learning how people have cars and they have a car to drive around with. I'm learning how I'm not poor, but I'm not rich either. And now I am rich in the words that I speak, and I am rich. I'm not poor though. I'm not poor, I'm rich, but I need to be richer. I need to be able to transform money into wealth. I need to be able to transform myself into wealth. And I still have a chance as long as I speak more words. But I need to be advertising myself with clients. I need to be constantly writing to people and being able to suss out how to do my business. But I'm learning how to produce content. I'm learning to develop myself as a human being. And I asked Jesus Christ what to do. Jesus Christ says, first of all, quit cigarettes. I'm quitting cigarettes. I'm understanding that I'm no longer smoking cigarettes. Jesus Christ says, then make sure that you can speak more words. And I'm learning to speak more words in my life. I'm learning to overcome situations with my life. I'm learning how to advertise myself moving forward. And I'm helping myself to develop my strength to succeed. But I'm actually understanding something. That I woke up today and I smoked 7 cigarettes, guys. I smoked around 7 cigarettes today. And cigarette smoke is never the way to go. I promise you, you must understand straight away that I'm learning how life is. And life is full of rejection. But life is happily ever after for me. And I'm learning very quickly how to control myself. And I'm learning to read. I'm learning to read for myself. So what I want to do is help myself to grow. But if I go brand myself to take photos of myself in Kasula, I'm learning how to do that for myself. I'm learning that it's a beautiful day to do so. But I'm learning how to help myself to explain much more empathy, and I'm helping myself to develop myself. So I need more ideas. I need to read more. But as I read more, I promise you, then it gets boring. I promise you, it gets boring because all I do is read, and then I need to produce content. So it's much more how I'm not letting go of my life. I say it's much more how I feel that I'm helping myself to deliver content, and I'm developing myself as a human being, and I'm understanding how unattractive I am, but it's much more how I need to grow myself differently. I'm learning how to develop myself properly, so it's much more how I need to grow my communicational skills. And as I grow my communicational skills, I feel that life is trying to tackle me down into 9 to 5. So I have to work the 9 to 5 job eventually to have kids for the moment. And just like everybody else, I have to work the 9 to 5, which is no problem for me. But I'm learning how to slowly, one day at a time, help myself to grow. And I'm learning how my mum over here is a life savior, because once I move overseas with her, to live with her, I understand straight away that I'm learning, and all I need to do to have a kid is 9 to 5 work. And it's 9 to 5 work, and then find a girl that corresponds to wanting to be around me, and have a kid and work the 9 to 5 job. And then it's all about time and family, and having my own family throughout life. But I'm understanding straight away how people live this life, and it's more how they get to go around the world traveling, playing music, and partying and playing music. And I'm learning how my dreams are still alive, but I'm learning how to understand that nothing is dying in my world. I'm growing myself daily. I'm learning to overcome systems. I'm learning to develop myself. I'm learning to speak more words regardless of the situation. I'm learning to love my life differently, and I'm helping myself to improve. So that's how I feel, and how I feel is much more different in life today. I'm learning to have the best kind of ways forward, and I'm learning to develop myself as a human being. So that's how I feel, guys. I feel different, I feel alive. I make sure that no matter what, that I'm learning very quickly about developing myself as a human being. I'm understanding straight away that I'm more successful than half the world. But if I understand that, I understand that something. If you smoke cigarettes, then you're in the top 10% of people, in terms of the top 90% of people who are failures. And now nobody's a failure, but cigarettes automatically cut you down, and it makes you a nobody. Cigarettes makes you a nobody. And I'm learning that always. I'm always learning how to grow myself differently. I'm learning how my life is different, but I'm alone. I'm alone in life. I'm learning how I have no friends except I. And why is that? I promise you, it's because I have no time for people. I have no time for these people. I'm learning how I'm growing myself differently, and I'm helping myself to improve. So it's much more how I need to move on with life, and I need to take care of myself. I need to show up for work, and I need to produce content. I need to produce something in life, and I need to talk it out with myself. Every single day I need to become the best version of myself. So it's much more how I feel that I'm learning very quickly about life, and I'm learning to advertise myself online. I'm learning to understand something that eventually I can turn it back around, because as long as I can speak more words, I still have a chance to succeed much more. I'm still learning. I'm still learning how to live my life much greater, but my life looks like a living hell. And why is that? Partially because of money, or partially my life never looks like a living hell. Partially my life is just the way it is. So I have to learn to breathe again. I have to learn to breathe. I have to learn to appreciate myself. I have to learn to say I apologize to Jesus Christ for smoking cigarettes. And my past 3 days have been full of cigarettes in life. I'm still not addicted to cigarettes, but I never need to smoke cigarettes, guys. I'll make sure of it. And it's much more how I feel. I'm learning very quickly about life that I'm not bored of life, but I need to be my best version. And right now I'm my best version, but I need to be better than this. I need to be advertising my products. I have to be doing much greater. But I feel limited in capacity, but I'm unlimited. I'm not limited in my capacity. I'm just learning how to grow. But ways to grow, guys, first you have to give ideas, and you have to do a greater job for yourself moving forward. And I'm not running out of ideas because I'm always reading. So reading is always giving me ideas. I'm always gaining ideas in the way I move forward. And you are the people you surround yourself with. But I'm very positive. And since I'm very positive, and since I'm understanding how I've given it my all until now, I've been doing the best job I can until now, and I'm still doing the best I can always. So it's much more how I feel that I need to develop the strength to grow myself and to love my life. I need to develop myself as a human being, and that's how I feel. I see now for myself over here, I'm learning how I'm growing. I'm growing myself, but all I can do is be nice about aspects of life that I'm doing. I'm learning how to quickly develop myself. So the best way to develop myself personally now is to do more content and to rely on myself to live life much greater. I'm learning how it is in life. I'm learning how to develop myself as a human being. But it's more how I feel. I feel different. I feel I need to have a greater time for myself. So it's much more how I feel. Everything wako. So anyway, I'm learning how to develop myself as a human being. I'm just going above and beyond life to help myself to move forward. So anyway, life is going great for me. See, life is going great for me, but I'm understanding that no matter what, then once I reach my mum's house, I have to start planning. I have to plan, and I have to plan for success, of course. I need to understand straight away that I have success in areas of life of weight loss. But I tried to get some clients, I tried to send them links, but I've been very annoying to people, and I've been sending them spam links, but that's not how you do business. That's never how you do business. How you do business is you're learning and growing, and you're learning something for nothing, but life is moving forward and life is escalating much more in terms of life. But I find that music in my life is never dying. I'm never dying my music, because my music is the words I speak, and I live in the spiritual world rather than the physical world, but the physical world is dying out for me, and I'm understanding straight away that everything in the physical world dies. I promise you, everything physical dies eventually. And what I do to grow myself differently is I help myself to understand something, that everything in life is a potential of what you can make out of life itself. I'm learning how to develop myself moving forward. So what I want to do is grow myself. I want to be able to love my life. So I'm just focusing on having much more better ways of dealing with my life. And I have a brand, I'm doing nice and beautiful branding for myself, but people are not reaching out to me. I promise you, they're never reaching out to me. I'm not sure why. Ask Jesus Christ, why is my social media the way it is? I see Jesus Christ says I have to do better. I see Jesus Christ is saying that I have specific ways of doing YouTubing, where I post content online, but hardly anyone's watching, unless I put money into it, and I have to put money into it. I have to run an ad campaign on my YouTube videos, and I'm learning very quickly about life, that I'm developing myself to do better, and I'm learning very quickly about life. I have to stay consistent on YouTube, and I need to help myself to grow myself differently, and I'll help myself to elaborate much more about life. And I feel that every single time now I'm learning how to develop myself. So what I need to do is get around people. I have to go out and about in life, and I'm learning very quickly about life, that I can go ban myself, but it's much more how I need to develop myself anyway. So it's much more how I need to do better. And I feel that no matter what, all people want is money these days. But I'm learning how to never do work for free, but I'm learning how to do work for free just like Jesus Christ. And I'm learning how to understand something, that people are different, and it's much more how you need to develop your kind words of encouragement. And I'd rather put everything into audio programs so I can actually see much greater rather than writing physically. So it's much more how I feel about life. I'm learning very quickly about life. I'm learning something different every single day. And every single day I'm doing something different to help my life to succeed. But I'm learning very quickly about moving forward. I'm moving forward in my life. I'm making sure that no matter what, that my dreams are never dying. I see my dad's dreams are still alive, but he's also never working on his singing anymore much. But he does sing still. He does still sing, but he's never doing any more albums. So it's much more how he needs to keep going at it, and he needs to keep doing his passion. But now, since he has a passion, I'm pretty sure my biological dad has a passion for carpentry, and he does carpentry. I'm learning anyway how to develop myself moving forward. But life is different, and life happens to everybody. And just make up your best lifestyle. Make up the best version of yourself, and that's it. I promise you must understand straight away that people have to work at something, and people have to do something to work. And it's much more how there's only a handful of people who are really successful, But what I can do is engage people much more. I can talk to people much more online. And I'm learning very quickly about life and how to have more time for myself. So it's much more how I feel about life. I'm a vegan. I'm my best version right now. But I need to be better. I can help people get to vegan. I can help people lose weight. But I have to make weight loss courses. And now it's much more how I feel that over the next few years of my life, that something's changing in my life. And I'm learning how to deliver content. I'm learning to have myself a great time. And help myself to understand something that no matter what I'm doing, I'm learning very quickly about life. I'm helping myself to embrace myself much greater. I'm looking to understand much more. But today's a Saturday. I'm learning to have much more in occupation. I'm learning to salvage myself in a greater deal. I'm learning to develop myself, but having a girlfriend is a possibility at my mum's house. But it's never the end of the world, guys. I promise you, all you need is yourself. I promise you, Jesus Christ never had kids in this lifetime. I promise you, everybody's God's kid in life. So that way I'm keeping strong in Jesus Christ. That if I never have kids in this lifetime, that hopefully you have to understand that Jesus Christ also never had kids in this lifetime. I need kids in this lifetime. I need to make my own kid. I need to cherish having my own kid. And I'm learning how to develop myself in the best way possible. But all people look for these days is money. Which that's all they ever want. I'm understanding straight away how my life is moving forward. And I'm learning how to grow myself in different ways. But I am doing much greater. And life is different. So you have to get yourself out and about sometimes. You have to get your vitamin D from the sun. And it's nice and beautiful to just walk around and have something to do with your life moving forward. I promise you that if you have to understand, I never smoked cigarettes, but when I was smoking cigarettes, I was like a chimney smoking cigarettes. And one after another and after another, smoking cigarettes. I mean, you understand? I find myself these days doing much greater. And I'm doing much more work in the planet. And I'm helping myself to deliver content. So it's more how I feel. I have to develop myself moving forward. And that's it. Just find yourself doing better. And that's it.